Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with BFC Dynamo. And as promised, we've got a couple of double live comms to round out the season. Today we're taking on Union Berlin in another Ostberliner Derby. Hopefully it'll be more eventful than the 0-0 we had early in the season. Following on from that, we're going to be taking on Paderborn in, I think, a home game. They're bottom of the table, so that's a match that we should be winning. But this is the big one. Union Berlin away from home. 2 matches today. A few to go through off screen, but we've had a fantastic 3 games off screen. We won all 3, and we've gone from 9th to 5th. And at one stage, before other teams have played their games, we were actually 3rd. We were actually, for about a day, we were in a promotion playoff spot, which that's just insane. I couldn't believe that. We've had some really good results, and it seems that the teams around us have dropped points as well. So things have been going extremely well, and hopefully we can kick on today. So last episode was a massive win against Dynamo Dresden away from home, some big rivals of ours. And so Zurich getting 2 goals and then Presthofer getting the 3rd goal. Really, really good performance. We really needed it. And yeah, the form at the moment is absolutely fantastic. So 3 matches played off screen. As mentioned, I did win all 3, so we'll go through them all. Started off with a 2-0 win at home against Arminia Bielefeld. Pretty close game. We created a little bit, they created a little bit as well, but we came away with a 2-0 win, finishing our chances and defending very, very well once again. It was 2 second half goals. Dragan Urkic scoring on 52 minutes with what might be his 4th for the season, I want to say. Finally actually hitting some form at the moment. It's been a slow start for Urkic. Not the first time I've said that, really. About 10 minutes later, we made it 2-0 with Zurich getting his 3rd goal in 2 games. Really good performance. Strong defensive performance. And kept the little run going. Then we got a big away win against Nuremberg, managed by Xabi Alonso of all people. There's some interesting managers in this division. You've got Alonso managing Nuremberg. Patrick Vieira is down here, as is Clarence Seedorf as well. So some interesting managers down here in the 2nd tier of Germany. I'm not sure if that's been the case before. Are there some big managers down there at the moment? Do let me know, because I'm not quite sure. I mean, we didn't get off to the greatest of starts as Domagoj Vukovic scored after, I think, 20 seconds. It was almost an instant goal from Nuremberg. So we were on the back foot like almost immediately. We equalised fairly early on, Brajnic scoring on the 12th minute. His first match back from his injury, which kept him out for, I think it was about 5 or 6 weeks. And he started this match and just carried on scoring like he did. I think he might be on 14 or 15 goals now, so that's good. And he got the 2nd goal on 73 minutes to give us a 2-1 win away from home. Not a lot of shots in this game, just 6 shots at goal in total compared to their 16. But they really didn't create much with that. They didn't have as much possession as us. They had 16 shots, but, I mean, key passes, yes, but by the looks of things, not a single chance created, and we had a couple of chances from our fullbacks as well, who each got an assist. Really good performance by them. And then lastly, it was a 1-0 home win against Holstein Kiel, with Urkic getting the only goal on the 10th minute. I was kind of disappointed at how we did here, because I thought we were going to walk this match. I thought this was going to be a walkover, because they were playing a narrow diamond, which is a formation that we tend to do quite well against, because they're very exposed out wide and we exploit the flanks, we go for overlaps, and it tends to work. But this game, we just really struggled to break them down and just had 4 shots at goal and scored with our only shot on target. I mean, Holstein Kiel didn't have much to go in themselves. Again, some key passes. Lee Jae-sung with the most of them, 5 of them. 10 shots for on target, but again, couldn't find a way through. And neither team really created a massive chance apart from us getting that 1 goal. Been a pretty dull match, but I thought we were going to win by a lot more than 1, I'll tell you that. So I did mention that we are now 5th. There are 3 teams on 46 points and Augsburg further back on 45. But the 3 wins have just seen us shoot up the table 4 places. And we're not far off that 3rd place. I think Freiburg are pretty much going to win. They're 10 points clear at the top. Heidenheim are 5 clear in 2nd for that other automatic promotion spot to the Bundesliga, and 18-16 Munich taking up that promotion playoff spot at the moment, which we could go for. We've suddenly put ourselves in contention for that playoff from out of nowhere, but then 1 defeat could see us drop down to 9th again if other results don't go our way. So very close from about 3rd to about 9th at the moment. Very, very tight indeed. Just 6 points between 6 places. We are favourites for the match at 6-4. We're in a really good run. Union Berlin only won 1 of their last 5, and they're in 10th at the moment. But let's see if we can continue this run here. Now, the team news Hartung injured at the moment, the left back, so that's a bit of a concern. We are going to leave Dari out of there. We'll have Bloom on the bench. He's somewhat capable at left back. Fink is as well, so I think we've got plenty of cover there if something happens with Dari. McConnell's not in great form, so he's out of the team at the moment. Selkos has got a bit of a fitness test, but he's going to be fine. I think we'll stick with this team. It's been doing well. So we'll send that out. Instructions. We need to change some of this, I think, because we've still got this set from the previous game. Or do we? I think we're okay. We need to get back to shorter kicks with the fullbacks. I think that's the only change we're going to make. We're playing quite high lines at the moment. We'll leave it as is for now, but should things not go our way, we can always pull those back. Or maybe even play an offside trap if we've got a high line. That could work. But the first of 2 matches today. And now team talk. We could go for the fans because this is a derby. So that's what I've done. It was a boring game, honestly, between the two teams earlier in the season. Hopefully this one will be a bit better. But kickoff is underway. And let's see how this unfolds. Free kick here for Derby for Union Berlin. Header towards goal. It's off the post and Kroos pokes it in from pretty much on the line. Onside apparently, but 8 minutes in. It's an early goal for Union Berlin. Not the greatest of starts. So it was a Derby with the free kick. And then, yeah, Kroos with an easy tap in from about 2 yards. Didn't deal with the set piece very well there. And now they've got a corner. This isn't going to go well. They're 10 minutes in. And Turpit's on the edge of the area. Goes for goal. Oh, dear. 10 minutes in and we're 2-0 down. Where's this come from? I mean, the keeper was on his knees as that went in, so I'm not sure what he was doing, but a corner ball comes out to Turpitz in all the space in the world, and he found an opening and shot, and it went straight through everybody. Not how I intended this to go. We haven't had a sniff at goal, and we're 2-0 down. It was from 2 set pieces, but hopefully we can kick on. Here we go, 25 minutes, and we do have a throw in here, Presthofer. Let's see what will happen here. Hopefully we'll actually start creating something because we haven't started very well. Kircher to Brasnic. Back from his injury. Let's see if he can continue to score goals. Tomasevsky to Zurich. He's going to go himself. No, he's brought down by the Berlin player, the Union player. And now Derby. And, oh dearie me, Polter. Oh, it's 3-0. 25 minutes in, we're 3-0 down. Halili has had a nightmare there. I mean, the whole team has. With 25 minutes in, we're 3-0 down. Like, I think our unbeaten run's coming to an end. Unless we do something incredible. It wouldn't be the first time we come back from 3-0 down this series. But dearie me, what a bad start this is. Paradis has got space on the flank here, though. He's going to sort of cut inside, playing a bit more narrow. Plays through Brasnic, Tajurek. There we go. We're finally actually playing some football now. 29th minute. We've got 1 goal back. And we finally turned up for the game. Paradisi making the run there. Really, really good. And he gives it to Brasnic, who plays through Tajurek, who's got 5 in the season now. He's actually had a pretty solid start to his BFC Dynamo career. And a free kick now for Brasnic. 31 minutes. Are we going to get this back straight away? I mean, no one really went for that. Here's Ekdari. I mean, we are still playing kind of high. I could bring it back to normal, but maybe keep a higher line of engagement. Again, we'll have to have a look. But I don't think that's the reason we're down. The reason we're down is because we've had 2 set pieces. And is that going to be 3-2? We've won a penalty. I mean, the ball is in the net. But I'll take the penalty as long as Brasnic scores it. He's not done too badly more recently. And it's straight down the middle. And it's 3-2. After a horrible start, we're 32.5 minutes in. And we've already had 5 goals. Well, it makes up for the lack of goals in the reverse fixture. It was goalless. We've had 5 goals in half an hour. And Brasnic converts the penalty. Call it as you like. Derby's through here. I didn't mean to pause it. It goes for goal and drags it wide. Pretty poor effort, really. We're staying on attacking because this is going very well. And now Derby. I'm looking for the break here, but not a lot of players forward. Well won again by Presthofer. Terrific tackle. Brasnic. Paradisi could set up an equaliser here. It would be a very quick comeback, but that's intercepted again. Derby. Polter. Got no one further forwards. Like, the high line's kind of working in that respect. Turpitz. Derby. Promo. This is a long highlight, but we're going to stick with it. Yilmaz. Oh, the fullback's got forwards. Oh, well saved. Oh, but Polter pulls it back. Oh, it's 4-2. Goodness me, 6 goals in the first half. We've still got a good sort of 10 minutes left or so. Well, it was a ridiculous match. I mean, it's a shame that we're on the receiving end of this hiding. Well won, well saved by Hendel, but then pulled back for Polter. Polter with more or less an open goal. I mean, Halili's had a horrible game. We need to get him off. We've got Bloom available on the bench. And a corner ball now. Don't make it 5-2, please. Okay. We'll stick with the fans team too. As I say, I'm not happy with defending. I'm going to get Halili off right now because he's not done well. Bloom's going to take his place. 55 minutes in. About 10 minutes into the second half. Prestoffer. Tomaszewski. Urkic. Not creating much as he. Oh, is he going to go for goal? Oh, was that a goal? I don't know what that was. Was that a cross or a shot? It was a cross. There's no way he meant that. We've got a corner from it. Urkic going to put this in. And it's towards goal, but that is a goal kick. Bloom. Tomaszewski. Urkic. Come on. Let's make this 4-3 with this highlight. Tejurek. Tomaszewski. I mean, again, possession's all well and good, but we're not making any forward progress. Prestoffer. Paradisi's got space. Not for the first time this game. Is it going to get a goal? No. It's over the top of the bar. God, it's not going to happen, is it? Urkic is going to come off. He's not really done well today. Selkos is going to come on. I mean, we're going to go very attacking. We've got less than 20 minutes to get 2 goals here. It can be done, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Let's just say that much. Redondo with a header, and that's over. 10 minutes left. We're running out of time here. I think we need to go a bit more direct. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. We've got 5 minutes left. And yeah, we've run out of time, unfortunately. We've got one more change we can make. I mean, let's get another striker up there. Why the hell not? Got nothing else to lose, really. Kabeya's going to come on. Well, that's really disappointing that our run's going to come to an end like this. 10 matches unbeaten, and then we go 3-0 down early on against Union Berlin and get a couple of goals back, but they get a 4th. And I think the whistle's going to blow any second. Even if we get a 3rd here, it's way, way too late. Paradisi with a cross. That's the worst cross in the world. Bloom goes all the way back to the keeper. I mean, I'm just waiting for the whistle here. Just put us out of our misery, please. And there was no goals in this second half. 6 first half goals. That's full time. That's disappointing. We defended horribly in that game. And for the most part, our defence has been really, really good. But I don't know what happened there. I mean, it was 2 set-piece goals. It was a mistake by Halili, who had a bad game overall, 5.9. I'm gutted by that. I really am, because I thought we were gonna get that one. And it makes up for the lack of goals in the reverse fixture. Like I said, 6 goals in 38 minutes. Dresden winning 4-0 over Paderborn, so we have now dropped to 7th place, which is it's not a bad position to be in at all. But the fact that we were 5th and for a brief time 3rd, I mean, that defeat could have that defeat turning that into a win. We would have been probably in 3rd. We would have been in 4th place if we'd have won that match. But against Paderborn, hopefully we can bounce back and get back to winning ways. Now, team news. Dari is going to come out of the squad. Actually, no, he's going to stay in because Hartung, while back from injury, is not really fit to play. I think for the most part, we're going to stick with this team. I'm going to change up Paradisi for Greisel, though. The defence isn't too bad. I mean, the last game was poor, but I think throughout, they've been a really good defence. It was just one minor blip. So we're going to stick with them and give them another match. So off we go. Away against Paderborn, fellow promotees, of course. Well, they're having a much better time of it than they are. Need to win this one. I might start putting the live table up here instead of the results until maybe the last couple of games, just to see what happens. We can't rise too far today, unfortunately, though. I think we'll only be able to get to 7th. If we do well, but a good goal difference could see us maybe get to 6th, but we'll have to wait and see. And first highlight of the match in the 18th minute, Antwi Ajej for Paderborn, and a header won by Kircher. Very sunny day here in Paderborn. Silva goes for an effort, and Brasnic doesn't quite get there. Moreto, Stanlovic, Silva. Paderborn coming forward early on here. Moreto's going to go for goal, is he? Yes, he is, but that is just wide. You know what, Paderborn having more possession early on here. I mean, we're starting to creep up. But we've not really been in the game yet. So let's start going a bit more counter-attacking, play a bit more cautious. Just brought that defensive line back to normal, just to be a bit safe. But first half, I dare say Paderborn have been the better team. They've had like the one effort that we've seen, really. We've had 2 shots all half. Not good again. Greisel 6.4. Maybe should have left Paradisi in there. Again, I think we'll go for the media. Like, we know how good we are. So This could be 2 matches without a win here if this doesn't go well, which that's cause for concern, especially at this stage. We could end up dropping out of the top half if things don't go well. If I'm going to go attacking again, it worked so well against Union Berlin that we got those 2 goals. We're going to go attacking because we've really not been at the races again today. Very few shots. That's not a good one, but we won it back though. Presthofer, Urkic sends a Tajurek on his way. It's 2v2 pretty much. Is Tajurek going to go alone? He is, but Suleiman makes the save. First chance we've really had so far, and it's taken an hour. What can we do from the corner? Ball in by Presthofer, and it's easily collected by Suleiman. Right, changes of foot, because we haven't played well today. Probably worse than we played against Union Berlin. Greisel's had a bad game. Paradis is going to come back in. The strikers have had nothing to do. That's why their rates are so low. It's that they've had no service. I'm going to bring on Franco for Tomasevsky as well. Double change in midfield. Oh, Presthofer, come on! Oh, Hendel was saved our skin there. Lost possession there from that long ball by their keeper. We have not been good again today. Really, really poor. Another corner to defend. And it's off the bar! But very, very poor today. We're going very attacking. I can't believe how badly this has been these past 2 games. I thought this would be 2 wins, but it's been terrible. Tajurek's done absolutely nothing. So Kabay is going to go on up top. Full time, 0-0 against Paderborn. I've got to say, I don't appreciate the efforts. I'm not happy with that. Defending again was solid, but we created nothing. We had 1 clear-cut chance, which I think we did see. They had a clear-cut chance and a half chance, but past 2 games, we've been poor. There's no other way of saying it. We have not played well. Freiburg have gone up as champions. Kabay is on a bit of a goal drought, so we'll have a bit of a chat with him. There was a disappointing 2 matches there. I mean, plenty of goals against Union Berlin, but we were on the receiving end of a pretty bad defeat, and there we created very little. So not a good 2 games for us there, and we're not going to see each other now until the last 2 games of this season. We're going to play Fortuna Düsseldorf and Kaiserslautern off screen. Hopefully we'll win one or both of those, but they're tough matches. Düsseldorf are 9th, they're just behind us, so if we lose that, then we're going to be down to 9th. And then Kaiserslautern, it's an away game, and they're 4th, and they're vying for that playoff spot. So going to be 2 difficult games, and I just want to check, can we actually finish outside the top half now? We've got 4 games left, so 12 points to play for, but I think we've more or less secured the top half finish. I mean, 9th we can finish. We could drop lower than that, but Berlin and Holstein Kiel's goal difference is a lot worse than ours. So I'm confident we can finish in the top half, which if I just said that at the start of the season, I would have said thank you very much. I was expecting a real relegation battle this year. But that's going to do it for today. A pretty bad episode in terms of actual performances. Losing against our rivals Berlin and then failing to score against Paderborn. Pretty poor performances. But hopefully we will kick on and see how we do on our final 4 games with a run-in. The playoff spot is still assailable. 5 points off it. It's doable, definitely, but it's going to be a big ask. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I'll see you next time for the final 2 games of the season. We will round out season 5 with a home game against Freiburg and an away game against Darmstadt. See how high we can finish, and we'll see how we go. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.